Fun, fun. How you doing? This is Casca. We're doing Valheim. This is Chronicles of the Red Warrior. Hardcore plus plus. Mic seems sensitive. And then not quite enough. We're building a kitchen. I am on the roof of the new keep. I guess I'll give a tour, because keep is different. Turrets. 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 Can't put a turret here yet. So I have to move my smelting area. Look how high we are. Still got some walls to finish. I want to get the kitchen done over here. And also get my living quarters done, which is on the floor right below us. It needs walls. But I've been deciding where to put windows and balconies and such. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we're going to try to get some balconies on here. Not no baby little balconies. We're going to build some balconies, baby. Yeah, actually, on the crafting floor, I've got places set aside for that. So, yeah, here. Balcony that will stretch between the two windows here. What did I put over here? Nothing. I gotta take this scaffolding out. Let's start at the bottom. If I can figure out how to get around my house. Oh, it got crazy. And then it got crazier. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, okay, so the wolves got into my construction zone. I don't know how many there were. Many wolves got into my construction. Well, most of them bred in there because they could get at the food. Apparently they're getting at the food here too. Because I had a wraith attack. Well, wraith of ghosts, right? And I jumped off the roof because I could do that. And I came up here. What a mess. See this? See the wolves? I'm like, how are they breeding up here? Well, I guess just killing the deer. I don't know. But I'll tell you, Joel didn't last long. Joel teleported in down here. I stand on the roof looking and see what the trolls were. All I saw was the big explosion, and well, I knew it was a troll because there was a troll attack going on at the current time. Didn't even get to see the guy's body. He came, he saw, he died instantly. Christ. I've got to evict the wolves out of the keep, but they're on defense. I could turn the raids off, I guess. Yeah. So this stairwell, there's stairwells in the turrets. This stairwell, that's what it is. Huge honking ugly stairwell. I'm gonna probably change into like a room on each floor. Not a stairwell, except to go into the basement. I don't see any reason to really tear it down. I'll put some windows in it, make it look half decent, maybe. Oh. What? Huh. So I've been building. I said to myself, so, and self said, what? He said, I really want to get moved into this house, so I'm just doing it. Everything else is on hold, except I got real life stuff to do. Well, with the end of the month, it's good to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm here for a reason, because I have all this crap on me because I was showing the massive amounts of wolves that bred up there. I got no place to put this stuff. Okay, we got some deer hides. I'm carrying around a stack of each of the, what's that, deer meat? I need the extra resin. There's no place for resin here. Yeah, everything else is fine. This bag. Okay, we got a room for deer hides. Got some boners. There's a lot of boners. That's skeleton. Oh, I hate to look that way because they mostly come in that way. Scales come in fours. So, therefore, lots of drops. So I haven't decided what I'm doing with that damn thing. Oh, you know, I saw Dude updated. Dude updated his sign. Maybe it works with this now. Haha! So, the reason why this wasn't working is the Zen sign thing. What is a Zen sign, you say? I'm not actually using it here, but I'm using it back in the base. Well, all the signs are Zen signs, but, junk drawer. Yeah. I'll show you. On the tour, I will show you the Zen sign thing. What do you mean it's evening? Okay. The days just go by. Am I going to pick the rest of that stuff up? No, I don't think so. Like, I don't care. I do need combined gems and such, and the only place I'm going to get them is from drops, but this shit can sit out there. Alright, so here we are. Front door, big ass gates. You'll notice there's some stairs missing. That's because if I put stairs here, the wolves will be standing out the door, huffing and puffing and blowing my house in. So I got fires. I've got to get lights down here. Well, I have some, but I notice now that I don't have enough. And I think I'm probably going to extend this out here. Did a little finishing back here with the Jarls. Well, that's me, hey. Where I sit on my throne. This is not the crafting area, even if it looks like the crafting area. This is the community area. I'm going to put some benches along these fires. A little place to have an audience with people who want to have an audience with me. So I can say, yep, take 20 wolves. Have fun. That's my army, right? The wolf army. Okay, I still have to figure out what I'm doing with the elevator portals. well, I'm keeping them as elevator portals, but I want to build some kind of like not necessarily room, but an enclosure for them with a little sign, one saying up, up, down. Okay. So this is just an afterthought. In fact, I was playing around with the fires to see what I was going to do with, and I turns out I don't like these castle hearth fires for the cooking stations. So I said, okay, well, if I got to use the vanilla one, I'm going to have a smoke problem. Then I'm going to need a chimney. If I'm going to run a chimney, you see this whole damn building, that's a big ass chimney. It was big enough as it is. I'm kind of wishing I'd put the crafting on the third floor, but no, this is what I got. There's a chimney in there. I'm still working on that. I was actually up there working on that. But they work, except rain's coming in, the tops aren't on them. But I had a problem with the smoke creeping along the ceiling. It wouldn't all go in the hole, and I didn't want the hole any bigger. You know, I needed some way to herd the smoke. So these are 45-degree roof pieces, which work real good for herding smoke. And they're snapped to the upper lip of these floor pieces. Okay. But they're good enough to push it up there. Plus I got the ovens over here, so this chimney had to be bigger to get the smoke out the ovens. Although that is the castle ovens, kingdom ovens. Right, that's from the same mod as the fires downstairs. They don't have smoke. I didn't need to worry about it, but I'll probably just put regular ovens in there. I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna experiment. I used them at First Home because they didn't want to build a chimney there either for the ovens, so they're the same size as the regular ovens. Regular ovens have the little doors that open and close whenever you're near it, though. I don't think these do that, because I don't see little doors on them. I just got wet. So this is where we are. I built a little storage area for overflow over here that uses these little crates. So it's a pretty compact storage system, and these are the Zen signs. As I was saying, you take your thing, you put it in the 8 key, and there you go. And then it gives you the count. There you go. See how it works? Well, this was interfering with them other drawers. Now I might use them other drawers, which are coming with the Ravenwood stuff, I believe. No, it's coming with the additional pieces mod. I don't know if that's Black 7R or Raven, guy who made Ravenwood stuff. I don't know. Anyway, and to take that off of there, I need to do that in reverse. Basically, I have one of all the food items here in barrels and baskets of some kind. Well, with a few exceptions, and I even have some flour here. There is things, I don't know that this is actually used for food, but the guck is. No, this is the guck, this is the ooze. This is my weapon, this is my gun. It's all the same guck to me. What the guck? So, there were stability problems. I got to use the wood iron beams. Oh, core wood iron beams. What are they called? We would look. Reinforced. Reinforced core wood beams 4 meters in the hope that I could increase the stability up top. This is connected right to the wood iron beams in the floor here. Yeah, it didn't give me that much less pieces on the top. So maybe if I ran them down straight down to the floor, and I may just replace them with stone columns. These ones. Oh, you can't see my wood iron beams. It's because I got these stone columns here. I think it turned out pretty good, actually. Yeah, worked out real good. They snap right on top of them things where the wood iron beam is centered, and they're like half into my wall, and I really like it. It's a nice look. What I would prefer to do with these walls is not have to use these big ones, but yeah, it gets ugly because it's a number of pieces, even though I have the wood iron beams in there. Green. Not green. Well, that's still green, but okay. Yeah, because, you just gotta watch the number of pieces from the ground. Well, in any case, so what I'm working on next is getting this functional, which means upgrading these cauldrons, getting the preparation tables in here. Probably just gonna put 2 in because it'll look better. I don't know that I have anything else for cooking in the future. Okay, maybe I'll just put the one prep table. There's the the mortar and pestle, the hangy thing, and I'm just gonna put the spice rack above the hanging spice rack above the cauldrons, maybe on the lip of the smoke hood, the ventilation hoods, whatever you want to call them. They'll hang down too low there. I'll probably just put them all the way up on the stone. What else do we got for that? Oh yeah, we got the butcher table, so I'll put that in the middle. As long as it really, the range is that short. Okay, fine. I prefer to walk through the middle anyway. Oh yeah. I gotta find a place for the pots and pans. I would prefer to upgrade both of these, but I think it only works for one, because you see it's only got the one thing. See, it switches over to the closest one. So we're gonna experiment that when I put the spice rack up, which I guess I can do right now, because the tour is over. There ain't nothing. Well, it's raining, so I'll fix the chimney and I'll show you what the chimney looks like in the floor above, which takes up a huge amount of space for my residential quarters. But I got this in here pretty compact, and this part will be regular crafting, whatever we need for that. I still got a nice kitchen over at First Home, I got portals. Okay, what next? Yeah, let's do this spice rack. Well, I know we need turnips. Probably carrots. Thistle, mushrooms. Probably dandelions too, even though they're not really using any recipes. We would take a look at it in a sec. Say, dandelions too, even though they're not using any recipes, except for I did not grab enough dandelions. Yeah, that's funny looking dandelions. Cauldron level 2. Cauldron level 2. Okay, so I only need one for both of these cauldrons. Why do I need 2 cauldrons? I don't need 2 cauldrons. In fact, I'm gonna probably put the meat in here. You really shouldn't ferment in your house, it's stinky. But I can't smell anything from the game, so I suppose we'll do that. Put the meat kettle here on this one. I don't need the extra. I mean, in fact, I have room to put 2 more cooking stations here if I really wanted to. There's no reason to really have the extra cauldron. And I don't need the extra cooking station, so that would be nice when I do my big batches of food. Hey, give me some food. Yep, just like when you move in real life, man, you shit all in your way whenever you try to do something. This door is on backwards. These are not the doors that are going to go here. I'm going to put nicer doors in. I'm civilized warrior. Okay, so we only need the 1 spice rack. You're not gonna... I was really curious about that. I'm gonna put it right there where I had it. I don't have any reason to take them out. I can cook more meat, that's fine. So we need the meat kettle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. There, it's something like a meat kettle. Copper and tin? That's crazy talk. Leather scraps? Crazy talk. Seems to be working. That thing got upgrades? I don't see any. That's the dual crafting stuff. Okay, so we got silver. Ancient bark. Black metal. Black marble. Oh, that might be a problem. Flame metal. Well, I don't even think I have this at home. What we got? Trolls. Let's go up one of the turrets. I don't see nobody. I see one. He dead. Did he kill any wolves? I think so. I think he killed a wolf. He left his head though. I love this place. I don't have to fight anybody, but I want to. I can just chill. But the wolves will be gone one of these days. I don't think one came this side. Yeah, so the chimneys take up a lot of my personal room here. How much room do I need? I don't know. I'm gonna, build a bedroom. All in all, I think the place turned out nicely. Alright, what do we need? Tin and copper. Oh, silver and ancient bark. I have the other stuff on me. Yeah, we have to go to the other crafting area to get the silver. And, well, shoot, just forge area for the silver, but anyway. Don't have a lot of that. I gotta go mining. 4? 2? Seems like a bit of an inconvenience. I need some black metal for something. Oh, what's that stupid thing take? Stupid thing. Fine wood and iron. Fine wood. I think I need some fine wood. Put these windows on the inside, but thinking I'm going to do what I did at the top, is put them in the middle of the stone block. Fine wood. Yeah, that was probably unnecessary. Let's start with this. You know, if I'm going to chop meat, I'm going to be looking out the window at the wolves, so that has some motivation. Can't see the wolves. Oh, I see one. Alright. Pots and pans. Well, shucks, it like goes into the wall. That's good. I think that's all I can do on the upgrades on that. Oh, the mortar and pestle. Yeah, black marble. I have some. I had some. I don't know, I guess we go look. I have to go first home. Just gonna. What did I do? Oh, I see. I put my hand in the wrong place. That's what she said anyway. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do with this is build some kind of wooden thing for it to go in. It has shelving above it for all them spices. Maybe a few of the serving trays. I'll just build it right here where it's sitting. Alright. We have to go through the old orifice. I don't remember why, but I will remember when I get there. Black marble. May have to take down the mortar and pestle. If I got one here. I should have one here. The black marble is Mistland stuff. However, when I burnt down some dude's house, I got some. Not did I burn down somebody's house. That's obsidian. I mean, even if I use it all, you think I'd have left a thing. Think that's black marble? No, I don't think so. What is that? It's a black core, baby. Yeah, black core in it. I do not see any black marble here. Found it. There are 4 here. Does not help me since I need 8. I do not see a mortar and pestle, so I guess I did not build it. Because I could not build it, I only had 4 of those black marble. It's alright though, that upgrade is mislance anyway. I don't know why I'm seeing all the upgrades again. Something screwed up. Because there's a lot of stuff there that I cannot do Geldor. Oh, I think I have some of that though. I don't know. No, I think Ivor Frostbeard has some of the... Well, actually not that stuff. Just some kind of stone. Not black marble, it's called something else. Starts with a G. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay. Ah, that's a lot of shit. Turns out you only really need one of them. It's like a hammer. But so be it. Where did I see that nice wood? It was in my regular hammer. And I said, what is this? Why is this here? I like this. That's basically what I said. I actually wasn't speaking out loud though. What do you mean it's night? Besides the fires, I haven't got any lights up here yet, but I think I'm going to be fine. So here's what I'm thinking. It's going to have to be 2 across, so... Let's find this wood. Huh. Yeah, that's not. Maybe it was one of the mods. No. I don't think this was it. Here's a. Oh, it's black marrow. Wherever it was, there was also a gate, and I said, oh, look, another gate. That's not the right size. Oh, I know. The walls in here. See, it's 1.5. Well, 3 meters. Like, well, okay. All right. There's a whole bunch of prefabs in here now. It's like a basic shelter. It's 200 wood. It's 100 fine wood. Nobody knows about fires. Nobody knows about fire hazard. Nobody cares about fire hazard. I don't know. No chimney. No chimney. No. I mean, I might experiment with these, but didn't look like any of them had chimneys. I would have to throw them down and play with them. I have plenty of open flat land to do that, but not doing it right now. Here it is. I found the wood I was looking for. So like right here, it's going to have to be crossed. Really, that only gives me 8 boxes. Now if I go all the way to the ceiling. I mean, how often do I use this crap anyway? Not very often. Shit. Yeah, it's still good. Shit. Ugh. Alright. I know what to do in this kind of situation. You kind of want a shelf above there, or, above there so that you can hang your signs on it so you know what's in the box. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to be possible here, but I'm going to show you it's possible. Except it requires a whole rebuild of everything here. I mean, for what I was going to do here, try not to destroy anything else in my area, because I have to rebuild it. Am I going to snap there? Why wouldn't you want to snap to that guy? It's so weird. This snap on this thing is weird. You know what it is? It's really only got the snap point on one side. And this one was facing opposite way of the other one, and opposites attract, and opposites repel, whatever. Same repel. Yeah. Opposites attract, same repel. That's why I wasn't snapping, because opposites attract, same repel. Something. So, what we want to do is make my storage shelf smaller. I mean, see, I got this floor here that's 1 meter thick, so I can go into the floor. What you want to do, okay, so it can snap there, but what we want to do is get a snap point on the top of this. Oh, probably are getting a snap point on the top. There we go. Hold down the shift key. Just bring it down some. And I'll line it up so that it's basically going to be the same place. I can't really tell how far down I am on that. That's fucking fine. I don't care. Alright. So now we just go off of that as our first piece. And we're going to use these instead of the big ones. Now we're below the ceiling up there. So I brought it a little lower than I needed to, but I don't really care. Okay. In fact, oh no, Mr. Bill. I was going to leave this so I could see here anyway. Let's start at the top. Then I'll put it back on. I think I'll need that 12 storage boxes for these spices if I want to split them up. And I have no idea how I would group them how I would group them logically into smaller groups. Well, into small groups. So that's 8. And 12. Okay. Let's put it back on this. How big are you? You're pretty darn big, aren't you? Since it's shorter now, I'm not going to bother having a place to see through. I already mountain log a stew. Huh. Okay, so what we're going to use is from the Build It mod, the little crate, which fits nicely. But we want some signs. She's touchy. Oh, the other one went all in. What the hell's wrong with you, huh? Hold up. Okay, let's put me on walk. Hopefully this will work. Normally I would put a 1 meter beam in each of these places, which brings it out more. These wood pieces are actually wider than the other wood pieces. They're thicker, I should say. Problem was, below, that I was having a problem with it slipping off like that, but this is going to be fine. It'll be fine, he said. Camera will be like, camera be weird, it's moving around. You can do it. You're not going to do it. Why did that one? Oh, it's alright. Alright, we have to put in the box. Some up here, so let's do it. The hell? Well, I guess it's back far enough. Alright, it is. There we go. We got room for some places. I don't know what the places are, but I guess we're about to find out. We got pungent pebbles. Whatever. Move out the way, coffee cup. We got candle wicks. What the frack? I don't think that belongs here. Woodland herb blend. Ivy seeds. Oh yeah, I can get the ivy back in this building when I'm done here. Also doesn't belong here. Toadstools. That was one word, right? Guess I'm about to find out. Cured squirrel hamstring. Seafarer's herbs. Fresh seaweed. Powdered dragon eggshells. Mountain Peak pepper powder. It's a fragrant bundle. Stinky. So thought I was wrong, but I wasn't sure. Love potion number 9. Oops. That's not the key. Guess that's it. Oh, yeah, a place to put my... Yeah, I don't really need that. Sure, we're gonna end up with more crap, but I can always expand to the left there if I need to. Could have just moved some barrels and put it against the wall there, but I want to use some of this space up in the middle. Plenty of room here. And that didn't, like, you know, make it that much more crowded. Okay, so what else do I need? Got all the barrels, just gotta haul food over here. Not sure. I have a bunch of storage, which I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for because I got the visual barrels for just about everything. In fact, I had an extra one. And I was surprised the flower worked in the barrel. I'm like, that's nice. I like whoever made. Oh, that's base game. So why doesn't some of the other stuff work in the barrels? And that is what I need. I need some other barrels. I think here in front of the window. I just saw the barrel ring somewhere. Oh, because I was at first home. There's some here somewhere. Yeah, this is all exercise stuff. I know surrender. Disappointed. Well, I guess we're going to first home. I'm probably going to put windows. Takes a lot less crystal to make windows than I thought, though. Oh yeah, I need to make a banquet place. You know, it's not called a banquet place. I don't know. But serving tables. There we go. Serving tables for the serving trays. Coffee's super cold. Let me in. I mean, this is where I saw him. I was just thinking there should be somebody over there. I don't know what I need. We'll grab 12. I don't even know what you need. Just regular wood on that? Yeah, regular wood. Alright. So be it. How many did I have left? Just a couple, I think. One. That works. Okay, so find a place for this stuff. Future crafting area of America. Okay, so I think pretty much got the kitchen done except for the roof part. And it's midnight, so I guess I'm going to sleep. But first, I'm going to go get a coffee. I don't know if I'm going to leave this fire here as a little cooking station or do something with it. I don't know. I'll be right back. living on the edge. I put 2 dashes of sugar in my coffee. I nuked it a little too much. Yeah, that burnt. So, those of you who don't know what a dash is, that's 1/8 of a teaspoon. There you go. You have learned something. Stop wasting your time watching people play computer games. Go learn something else. So, now, did I sleep? No, I sat. Now we sleep. We sleep on the couch today. So, interior walls in the castle. I already made my decision that, I mean, you can build whatever kind of wood walls you wanted, and it would be fine. And I have the Odin's Kingdom mod on, which gives you those nice little walls that really make building very easy. I like those little walls. That's what's on the wall behind the throne. And also I use them as the outer walls. And I could use this, but you'll see that I put stone here too, because I don't really want to use this for the whole interior. I just use this as spacing here for this, this is the boss and all that. I'm going to put trophies all up on that wall and whatever. Okay, so I have decided that I'm not going to use wood on the interior except for some places where I think it might accentuate things. I mean, here, I think it looks decent, but would it look better with these columns? I don't know. Problem with those columns is they're 6 meters, pretty sure. Yeah, 6 meters. The wooden ones are 4 meters. I can run them from one set of steel reinforced beams to the other set fairly easily. It's just 3 of them. Okay, actually my floor to ceiling is 6 meters. Okay. Well, all the columns are set into lower than, well, they're actually aligned with the bottom of the floors, the 6 meter ones, which means they're 6 meters not at the top of the floor. See what I'm saying? It's here at the bottom of the floor. This is the top of that pillar. What does that mean? Well, that means I got a meter here. If I'm trying to use them, would be fine for something like this. It should look like it matches up to here if I'm putting it right on the frame. There's a frame under this floor. Okay. The problem is, oh, you know what occurs to me? I could probably make that better. How am I going to do that? Oh, it doesn't go all the way to the floor. I'm not going to be able to make that better. I had to do this because this stair piece right here would fall down. I decided to brace both sides of it because I had planned on building a staircase from the other side, which would work. That would start, at the start of this staircase and end at the end of the staircase. But I threw it on the end here instead. I said, that's fine. Okay. So here, we're going to put my bedroom. So right here, I have no fire. That's not good. So, since that's the only stair coming up, probably put my bedroom back here. Then I got this little area here that I can put shelves on the, or storage on the walls or whatever. Right here, I was trying to get reinforcement for the roof up there. It was a no-go. It didn't really work. I did it anyway, though. Left it. The difference between these and the stone is that these are iron reinforced core wood beams, which should have the same properties as the ones that you use to make bigger buildings, which are called wood iron poles. See, I guess the beam goes sideways and the pole goes up and down. Whatever. Alright. The same thing. It's just turn 90 degrees. You can give it a different name. Smack. I smacked somebody. Literally the same thing. You just get a name in something if you change the orientation. I guess somebody did that in the past, and we just won't fix that kind of stuff. It's like, what's the difference between a beam and a pole? Yeah, just wait till you get in space, motherfucker. It's a beam, it's a pole, it's a beam, it's a pole, it's a beam, it's a pole. Oh. Let's fix this roof before we start on my bedroom. I don't like the rain falling on my head when I'm cooking. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, yeah, at least I didn't land in the fire. Yeah, I have died that way before. Okay, we'll try this again. I can't wait to get the elevator system going. I should do that. Would be a little quicker to teleport up there. Right, I have to go through one of the turrets. Got my murder windows all in. Isn't that nice? Let me get out what I want to use before I get up there, because it's a 45-degree beam and it's going to kick me down. That needs a 45-degree roof cap. There we go. How do I want it? Let's line it up with the... Oh, there's going to be two here. That's going to look stupid there, so I'm going to line them like this. Let's try this again without the falling to the death thing. Okay, I didn't fall to my death. I'm being melodramatic. Stop! You should be able to stand there. Really? Fine wood and regular wood, I don't have either? Okay. Looks like I tried to clean my bags there. Oh, I'm so jumping on that lip. I can do it. Close. Aha, I got it. Voila. I mean, it's not super bad. It's just red. Right? I tried to get the reinforcement and it really didn't help. And the reason why is it doesn't go all the way to the ground. That's my assumption. Although I was thinking it should be less pieces, you know, to the corners up here. But, no. Also, I guess I heard a wives' tale about wood connected to stone is always green. But apparently these pieces that I'm using, which aren't the base pieces, aren't doing that. Well, this is blue. So why is this? Oh, now it's... What the fuck? Okay. I'm a little confused. Alright. Well, the roof is good. Alright. It's the stone I can't do anything about. Go down. Okay. There's a stairwell there. Okay, so it used to be fine. The bed here will be right by the fire, except the reason I wanted to do it on this end is this throne. So I got a comfort of nothing. So what happened was, I said, I'm taking this out, and I shouldn't have taken it out. Because I had my whole darn castle or keep covered. Now, you see this space right here where I said a little place for audience to stand. So I didn't want them all up in my face and shit. Besides, they might want to kneel down. They're going to be equipped with armor and weapons and shit. I don't want it too close to me. I don't trust none of these people. So I took out the fire that was here. And that fire that was there actually took the fire bonus all the way, covered the whole building, which is very nice. Now I am debating putting it back. Comfort right here is 27. I'm pretty sure the throne gives you a comfort. Where am I going? I can't get there from here. Well, I could go up the turret. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass, but that's the furniture. Oh, still don't have the fire. Okay, fire comes this far. I'll put a hallway here. You don't need a fire in the hallway, right? Put the wall right here. Lots of room there. With the door so I can go right in my bedroom when I come up. And just do my bedroom right to the pillar. I don't know. Slap it out. Yeah. Huh. Why are these going green when these are ugly? Did not expect that. Oh. They're both... Oh, wait. Haha. See? So the darker color ones are probably where there isn't. No, because right here, that's the core. I mean, a wood iron pole. And there's a wood iron beam that runs right along this line, this seam in between these floor pieces. Well, I don't really know. Can we build the whole wall all the way up? That's the question. Yeah, it's just going to be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Oh, I need... Ain't broke yet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Right? Probably should try to run that into the... I didn't realize there was that little gap. Run it right into that. I can make it work. Well, it's red, but it didn't fall down. Might have to go get stone. A little ugliness right on the column, but probably get the same thing if we do it on the other side. Also, something. However, the other side will be turning, so... Shit. Now we're gonna leave it like this. Is that the same on this side? It's more centered on this one. Who cares? So then. Wait, what did I do? Screw that boot. I might want a back door in my room, but I'll put it in later. Well, thing is, there's like a fireplace and all that. I do have those smokeless fireplaces, though. Comfort is only 23, but there's no rugs. No. Yeah, would be good. I think an elevator on this wall, but then right above is. See, I kind of would make it like to make it seem like it was an elevator. Right above is. Oh, you know what? We got the staircase. Kind of split in two, except there ain't enough room. Unless I get rid of the stone there and put wood support there. put the core wood reinforced pole. And then you could like, whoop, right into the portal. It's gonna stick through the stairwell if I put it there. I bet you a buck. Now, let's put one down and see. That's the right stuff. Just went with centered. Didn't really bother me. You can barely see it. Could probably shift it just a tad. Well, then they're gonna overlap, even if I take out that wall. But if I put the pole there, it doesn't matter. I can. Yeah, I think I'll put it under the stairs. I'll move this one over a little bit. See how much further over I need to go in order to make it work. Give me my fine wood back. I can see it just a little bit. That one's fine. No. Might have done that wrong. I don't know. I think it was on 19 there. It doesn't matter. If I need anything, I'll just go grab it from somewhere. Alright. I'm not going to do that right now. I had to kill time for the food so I can eat in the morning. Oh, boy. It's just little things and decisions you gotta make. Like, alright. I don't even know that throws off a cone thing. I thought everything threw off a cone thing. Basically from, a circle around it, but a cone going up and down. As far as area of effect, but some things actually do spheres. So, it gets confusing. As far as area of effect. Seems like I got some lag in the game. Food me. Nice. Nice. It was the first one. See me change the stone like that. What I was doing is resetting the snap point to auto. If you change to a different piece, that'll do that. I could have cycled through it. There's no hotkey to put it on auto. Maybe there is. I say that, and I don't really know if there's a hotkey to put it on auto. Nice. See? You suck. You suck. There you go. There you go. Now you're talking. It's pretty red up in there. Oh, so like that. I reset it to auto. Get over there. Alright, let's figure out where I want the door. Okay, I really don't like doors in corners, but I do want the door on this end, so that staircase there, come through the door, go to bed. Yeah, I can put a dresser behind the door or something if I go here. Hey. There's a small rebellion going on. It's an insurrection. Ah, he came unarmed though. What kind of fool goes to an insurrection unarmed? Totally unarmed. Gun nuts. Go to an insurrection unarmed. Alright, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have just expanded it out. Just left this for a hall going on either side. There's not enough room for a room. Now's the time if I'm going to change it. For that matter, the whole top here is my damn personal area. I could run it right to the damn thing. You have to go through my bedroom to go to my armory and all that. There's no other way up here but this staircase. I'm going to have armory and treasury up here. Probably this mess over here I'll make into a treasury somehow. I'll just throw gold all over the floor and shit. Gotta put the steel cages in there though. We can make those, so. Well, I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. I'll play with it offline. Because I think we're pretty much done here. I can't think. Because I don't know what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to get my dragon bed though. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. But I finally want my bed. Actually, let's put a fireplace in here somewhere. Not that. We got this one. Oh, it's got that darn trim on it. I wonder if I could recess it into the wall. Yeah, you had it. Just so I can't see that trim. Really? You want wooden coal when I'm holding down the shift key and all that? Asshole. See if I can get my stone back in without making it look too stupid. So far, so good. I'll use some little ones. Okay, gonna need a snapper. Not that one. Not that one. Give me two, I guess. Give me one. Oh, one ain't it. It's three probably. Nope, it's four. Hey, yeah. Well. I can live with that. I'll just put a block in here. It's good as new. We'll pretend there's a chimney running right in the middle of the wall there. That's pretty neat though. We know there's a block there in the middle. Oh no, I guess there isn't right there. Huh, okay. Well, anyway. Kind of what I wanted. This block's sticking through here a little bit. I don't know about playing with it and trying to pull it out. Not overly concerned. I just wanted that little brick thing gone. So, we'll definitely have the fire here. The dragon bed. What was this? Ashwood bed, huh? Well, that's small. Disappointed. We need stuff. We need iron nails, of which I have 6. And I do have the wolf pelts and the deer hide and the fine wood on me. Just need some feathers and iron nails. Unfortunately for the feathers. Ooh, this should be interesting. Let's go watch the wolves work. I turned off that ward there. Probably should have turned that one off too. I think I'm going to right now. There's wards on the wall. I'm trying to get them to spawn inside here. Problem is they won't spawn within a certain distance of me either. I'm gonna dry off right quick. Oh, why did I do that? I'm gonna go stand in the rain in a minute. It's a swamp attack, you dummy. Oh, you do. Let's go to the top of the turret. People dying down there. Ooh, it's a big loser. Oh, is it an entire Oozer battle? I think it is. Gonna lose some wolves to the poison. Well, the attack's over. It's still raining. Well, that's some iron stuff, but feathers, huh? Let's go flying. I have to remember I have all that shit stored in that porch because I will hate to lose that. Hey, feathers, give me 10 of you. Alright, first time sleeping in the, what was it called? I didn't even look at the name when I see a dragon's head's bed. So that dragon head's got wolf fur. All the mountain shit got named weird. I put some fine wood furniture in there. I think one armor stand, maybe two in the bedroom, maybe one. I'm gonna have an armory. Gotta find a better way to do that. I think I'm gonna use little shelves like I just did for that preparation table and label them, because get all the different kinds of weapons and stuff. I'll have like a box for pole arms. Not that there's more than one pole arm per armor set, so I'll just say special weapons for like pole arms and battle axes and such. That's not a very bright fire. It's disappointing. How much does it hold? Holy Moses! It holds 100. My fire will never go out. Every time I come in here with some wood, I just throw it in there and it'll never go out until I'm living up in the Mistlands. What is the comfort here? 27. Alright, good deal. So that's about it. I'm gonna work on, improving this. Kitchen needs some, what do you call it? Buffet tables, I guess you call it. A place for me to display the food. Maybe I'll just put buffet table along here. Oh, I gotta have crafting area. Okay. It's nice to have all that room. How about right here? I just put buffet tables right along here. I was thinking I could put enough buffet tables that I could put all the, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. All the big meal things on there. What are they called? I can find out. Oh, where did I get the ring from? I thought I used that ring up. Feasts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all I have. But they take up a lot of space. I do not think I'll be able to get 5 on tables if I just run them along here. But we got a hard limit here. This is going to be crafting area, so got to have storage in here. Haven't got a lot of wall space to do that, so yeah, there's that. I'll probably put the storage along the railing for the stairwells. Then we've got all the black metal stuff coming. So our workbench, forge, and all the upgrades. And what else we got? That's all we got, right? And then you get the black metal one coming. Okay, I was kind of thinking Balrod's thing's got a lot more. Oh, what is those? Oh, eater stuff. Right, we got the black forge coming. Don't need any of that stuff in here. Don't know what this is. I guess this is... It's a crafting station. I don't know what it is. So we need room for this. How big is that? Yeah. Yeah. That. And the workbench with all its upgrades. The forge with all its upgrades. I shall figure something out. I may use the refined stone for walls for that, because I have these. That's just a 1x1, but they're skinny like the ones from Odin's Kingdom, and they don't have the nice thing about the refined stone is it has a duplicate of all of the regular build pieces. So this is like a floor piece. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, but it's like the wooden floor piece. Okay, it's built exactly the same. Okay, that's kind of what I'm saying, duplicate. But then they also threw in, these ones, which is not like anything else. It's just skinny and all that. Now these ones really do require the support, the number of pieces from the ground thing. But we're not going to really have to worry about that, because what we're going to do is simply use these as a little wall that goes probably 3 across here, although I may offset that a half. And you do things like that by going like this. That is wrong tool. And then I take the refined stone piece that I wanted to use. Bingo. Except I don't have any refined stone on me right now. So why I put the wall is just behind the wall. I'm going to have some of the upgrades. Like, say this is the workbench right here. Okay, and I'll put all the wood cutting stuff, like the wood cutting stuff, wherever the hell that is. Chopping block, the Etsy. Okay, and that tanning rack behind the wall, and it'll be perfect. And I'll even have a spot for. In fact, I'll probably put the tanning rack up on the wall. I'll put a shelf for it. Put the tanning rack on the wall, because it's just a small frame. You can pick it up and put it down. Okay, and then I know people cram all their stuff in, and then this side of the wall, you put your tools and some kind of storage so that you got stuff right there. And I have the Build It mod, which gives you these nice cabinets, which plenty storage for crafting area. These suckers, fracking huge, that's what they are. Probably a little cheaty. Okay, so plenty of room to throw stuff in. I am going to have all the visual stuff, of course. It's going to be going around the area too. So with the wall there, I can put shelves for things like the grade work vies, the resin, which I have visual containers for. Okay, and they're dynamic visual containers that expand as you fill them up with stuff. Got the resin pile, you got the grade work vies, which is really small. Like I said, just need a little shelf on the little wall that I put here which will go 3 across, and I'll have room to walk through both sides, no problem, between the pillars. And I don't want it 4 across. It may look like there's room for that. Yeah, you could get through there, but you know, 3's going to be fine. Then the visual piles all around. The metal piles, I'm not really using those, although it does seem like I'm going to have to redo my forge area if I'm going to put the 4th turret up. Or maybe I won't at all. Oh, I can get rid of that swimming pool now. I didn't point it out, but I put a swimming pool on the roof. Yeah. Take a shortcut to port. This is wrong floor. I gotta put floor numbers in the stairwell. Right? See? Swimming pool. And he drowns and dies because he didn't eat. Maybe that's still. Going to the red portal. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna figure out what else I'm gonna build and all that. Oh yeah, we got this too, and you actually need it to build things too now. Missiles and all that. Yeah, I know there was something else. It 4 things didn't seem quite right. Yeah. I don't know that there's any upgrades to this artisan table though. But maybe there is in the future. Who knows? The future's unwritten. Sit down, son. Oh, I hit a key that made my backpack visible. There's something. That doesn't look like the explorer's backpack. That looks like the jewel crafter thing. What key did I hit? Uh-oh, just broke the whole game. I hit the F1 key, it's loading the... Hey, stop that. Gonna have to figure out how to get the little jewel crafter thing off to my back. Actually, it's not really in the way, except it's messing with my quiver, huh? Like a visible button? No? Well, I made it visible. Huh. Alright. We're ending this episode. I've got to figure out what else I need to build and all that. I am working on this weekend, and then we're back to regularly recorded stuff. So I didn't do the tutorial this week. And I didn't do any... I hadn't logged in them characters either. It didn't do any Ivor Frostbeard, so the Chronicles of Frostbeard. I'll be restarting those in the mornings, and Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays for the tutorial. And Monday we're gonna restart the Aska thing because they copyrighted every one of the streams that I did on the Aska game. Alright, because of music. So music is going to be going off. It's stuck with some Bethesda stuff there. Why are you going to put copyrighted music in a game? Buy the copyright, you assholes. Okay, but whatever. it didn't really seem like that great of music. I ain't no music expert though.